Kojak.
Welcome to Batters Up with Kojak. And now your host, Kojak.
Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Kansas City Royals. Luke Shammy alongside Chris Singleton. So the Detroit Tigers have a chance to get out of town with a series sweep, and that's big against a division rival.
Yeah, they want to walk out of here feeling really good about what they've done. And sweeps are good, but divisional sweeps are outstanding, especially on the road. They're going to get a tough game from the other side, though, and no one's okay with getting swept in their own building, so they'll be ready as well.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And today's starter, Kyle Wright. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. That's his 7th home run of the series. It's 1-0. 8 straight games with a home run.
They'll tie in some great hitters at the plate. Griffey, Mattingly, Dale Long. This is just impressive. So much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Here's Jose Ramirez. That one is absolutely belted. And it's gone. His 52nd home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And here is Kerry Carpenter. Hard hit left side. Hampson on to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Jose Ramirez.
Well, he's been a very consistent performer this year. And, man, when you look up and you're in the top 5 in batting average in the American League, tell you what, that raises your level of confidence to keep it going and try to finish in that position or maybe at the very top. He's been spraying the balls all over the yard. We're going to keep our eyes on him in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle, a dive, nice stop, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. Their third home run of the inning. And they add a run. It's 3-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
2 outs, nobody on. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Fly ball down the line, and a foul ball. Towards right center. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. coming off a big game last night with 5 runs driven in. Swing and a pop-up. Massey makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here with my pal Siggy, and on the mound now, Blake Snell.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Here's Garrett Hampson, and here it comes. Foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Snell, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. With 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Nate Eaton steps in for the Royals.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
1 out, bases empty. That one catches the zone, and the count even at 1. Big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Next to hit, number 11. And that one is inside.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Bounce to the right side. Tosses to first. Royals set down in order. Nothing doing for the Royals. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. The wind of the pitch. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there. And that one is out of here. He'll touch them all. His 90th home run of the season. It's 4-0. And the streak is alive. He's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this guy think he is? Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
Now it's going to be Jake Rogers. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. Hit in the air, right field. O'Neill drifts towards it. Nabs it, and there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And it's off the batter's eye. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 5-zip. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. No question about this one. It's out of here. A massive home run. His 53rd homer of the year. It's 6-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Now on the bump, Daniel Lynch.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
On the ground. Dives, and he can't hang on. And he beats it. He's safe. So, man aboard. Yandy Diaz now. He's 0 for 1. In the air out to center. Eaton makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Tigers, the third baseman, Mark Canha.
Here's Mark Canha. He's already homered here in this one. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. It gets down a base hit. Around third. The relay. And he's out. Butter down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Hunter Renfroe. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
That one just misses.
Good slider
1 ball,
down
2
and in
strikes,
can
the
be
count.
so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Man, I really like the ability to
Batting
bounce
fifth.
back right there after
The
not
right
getting a
fielder.
call. He probably should have
Tyler.
gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus. He came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Tyler O'Neill in the box now. No balls and a strike. Snell, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a slider.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump.
Batting
And there's
fifth.
just no messing around
The
right
second
now. It's still
baseman,
very early,
Mike
but we
Gall.
could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
So up now for Kansas City, Michael Massey. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Way out front for strike 2.
He's in a
0-2 the
great
count.
spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Diaz tracks it down for the out.
I just want a love from the sound. A guitar and some electricity.
On to the third inning. Now it's the second baseman, Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby
This
Witt
kid picked
Jr.
up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. That was blasted to the moon. That's his 3rd home run of the series. It's 7-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boo, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Ground ball left side. And Guerrero is set down.
Now batting, designated hitter,
JD Martinez stands in. He's already homered in this game.
Well, Boo, he consistently hits the ball hard. His exit velocity and barrel rate near the tops in the league.
Base knock right field. So a man aboard now with one away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And first offering is fouled off. One run across in the frame so far here in the third and final game of the series. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 7-0. And we're back, bottom of the inning, and to the plate for Kansas City, MJ Melendez. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
The pitch. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
A left-handed batter facing a left-handed pitcher that's got some sink like that at the end. It's just the bottom falls out of it when it looks like it's going to be a pretty good pitch in that location that everyone says lefties love.
Number 88 now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Eddie's Leonard steps in for the Royals, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And that's in for a strike.
Blake Snell on the mound today, and everyone knows he's got a great shoe collection, but his trophy cabinet's pretty full as well. He's won multiple Cy Young awards, one in the American League with the Rays and another in the National League with the Padres.
2 strikes.
And a pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Man at first, one away. And that's downstairs and outside.
Snell won his second Cy Young Award in 2023, the same season he led the majors in walks. That doesn't happen very often, but it wasn't the first time. Early Wynn did the same thing in 1959 with the Chicago White Sox.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. One at second, back to first, double play, and that's it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Tigers 7 and the Royals nothing. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, new inning getting started. Here's Acuna now. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He's always a threat at the plate.
He's been flexing his power in the majors for a long time now. His first career home run was to right field right here inside Yankee Stadium in 2014. The right fielder that day for the Yankees, Ichiro Suzuki. Even he couldn't catch that one.
And Ramirez is set down. 2 outs, base is empty. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. 1 for 2.
Carpenter.
Just out in front of the plate. Now the throw to first on the run. He beats it out, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Man at first, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Yandy Diaz. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. He made him pay for that one. His 6th of the series, and they boost their lead. It's 9-0. Singy, that's his 99th career homer.
Well, he's probably already thinking about the next one, and don't want to think too hard because you'll start to struggle. 100 is a really nice number to get to, though. It's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
And now it's going to be Mark Canha. Two outs. Hit hard on the ground to short. Zips it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now 9-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom four. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Garrett.
Gotta make M's and I flip that. Drop two.
Hampson. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. There's a strike. Just
that ball went out.
missed. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Comes up empty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went around, says Ricky Holiday.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. To third. Tosses across to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Royals bats are quiet there, and they're down 9-0. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Seth Lugo.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
That one ripped. Long run on his horse. Can't catch up to it. It's down in the gap. Witt around second. And his 3rd hit of the game is a triple. So a man aboard. And now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A gigantic blast. His 10th home run of the series, and they add to the lead. It's 11-0. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues.
If you hit the ball that far, you know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the Nerd Herd and StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they don't hit him much farther than that, Boog. Everything's got to come together to hit a ball like that, and he really showed us something right there.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Up the middle, Hampson. Sends it to first, and Martinez is out.
The catcher, number
Jake
34.
Rogers now at the plate.
Rogers.
In the air, right field. O'Neill sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Back up the... Oh, that got him. Not in time. He legs it out. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So 2 down. Jose Ramirez up now for the Tigers. Well struck right field. That's back. That'll make it out of here. And he's gone yard again. His 54th home run of the season, and they add a couple more. It's 13-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special.
A new arm into the game, the righty Matt Sauer,
and with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. They go back-to-back, 3rd home run of the season, and they add on. It's 14-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. To the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Here's the left fielder, Yandy Diaz. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment. Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 15-0. Siggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive. Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to slow down this offense.
So 2 away with nobody on, and here is Mark Canha. That one hammered center field. Eaton going back on this one. And he brings it into the warning track. They bring 9 to the plate and 6 come around to score. Home half of the 5th coming up. Tigers lead this one 15-0. Back here in Kansas City. And here's the first baseman, Hunter Renfroe. Snell back to work. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, these Royals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
0-2 now. Struck him out looking.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do
Now
whatever he
back.
wants with
Right
the baseball
fielder.
right now.
Tyler O'Neill.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Close,
Ball 1.
but called a ball. And that
Count
is
1-0.
ball 1. Right through there for a strike. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Just
Inside
off
ball.
the inside corner. 2-2. Good
Count
eye right
ball.
there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
The wind and the pitch. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball
Now
right there, and I don't think
the
he was
second baseman.
taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Massive at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And that
0-1.
one's a little bit low.
1
Gonna
ball,
count
2
1 and
strikes
2.
the count.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. KC down in order. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Bobby Witt Jr. And the right-hander back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. O'Neill drifts towards it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Tigers, the first
Vladimir
baseman,
Guerrero Jr. up now for the Tigers. 1 for 3. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
JD Martinez stands in. He's been a great free agent sign. Sauer, 25 years old. He's actually a former Rule 5 draft pick. That one ripped. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit. And his hot hitting continues.
I kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Man at second here with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. In the air, center field. Eaton drifts towards it. And that is that. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. Well, we go bottom 6. So up now for Kansas City, MJ Melendez. And there's a foul ball. Here comes a pitch.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Number
the
88
plate,
takes
ball
a
one.
ball as he stands in for the second time. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike
21.
one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Guerrero flashes the leather on the running
Third baseman
catch.
number 2, Eddie.
Eddie Leonard steps in for the Royals. On the ground to the left,
Foul ball.
and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2.
0-2.
Well,
the
as
count.
good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
The Royals with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Ball one there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2. 2 outs. And the curve is down and in.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swings and misses. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Chris Stratton gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
The pitch. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. A massive home run. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 16-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Jose Ramirez up now for the Tigers. Out there to center. Under it. Then there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
Foul back our way. It's out of play.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
1 gone, runner at first. And next to hit for Detroit, Yandy Diaz. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. swings and blasts one deep to left center. Eaton going back and gone. And he's gone yard again. Home run number 40 on the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 18-0.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just
pitching change here. Josh Taylor.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. One down, base is empty. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And next up for the Tigers, Bobby Witt Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Canna leads off first with one away. Swung on, belted. That's back. And it is gone. Another homer. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they add to their lead. It's 20-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
One out, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up now for the Tigers. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 21-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Another look at one of the most impressive home runs you'll ever see, as StatCast gives us the full picture.
Yeah, projected more than 480 feet on its way over the fence, and I don't think we could watch this replay enough, Boog. I mean, just incredible. That was a swing.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Jake Brentz. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here is J.D. Martinez.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. He swings and fouls one off. This one smoked on its way out of here. That was blasted to the moon. That's his 7th home run of the series. It's 22-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. 0 for 4. He's flied out 3 times and also grounded out. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His first homer of the year. It's 23-0.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. On the ground.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. And now the lefty fought off foul. In the air out towards right center. O'Neill drifts towards it. Brings it in. That's out number 2. Nick Anderson in.
Now pitching
He
for the
pitched
Royals.
yesterday, and we'll see him once
Number
again.
61, Nick.
And now the shortstop, Jose Ramirez. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
This one in the air center field. Eaton sizing this one up, and that is that. But it's a huge 8-run inning for them as they open up the lead. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Detroit is out in front, 23-0. Bottom of the 7th, and to the plate for Kansas City, Garrett Hampson. As the lefty gets to work, and a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70%
No balls,
first
2
pitch
strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and there's one away.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Eaton, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And a foul ball. Got him. And now 2 gone. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Diaz moves under it and makes the grab. And that ends the inning. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
For the Tigers, the center fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
And a pitch. That one fouled off.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Sliding stop to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Now this is in the air down the line. O'Neill drifts towards it, pulls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Mark Canha. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one ripped right center field. Back there. Gone. So he blasts one out the other way. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 24-0.
You feel like everything goes slow motion when a breaking ball like that leaves the hand right down the middle of the plate, and it's like the pitcher screaming, "No!" and the hitter saying, "Yes!" and the ball gets tattooed for a big home run.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's the second baseman, Bobby Witt Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one back there. Out of here. So he goes yard to left. His third home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 25-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. You see how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a long home run. Not exactly the way that you teach it in the cage, but you'll take the result.
They hand the ball over to a new arm. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up now for the Tigers. Foul ball there. Swings through that one for strike 2. That one ripped. Melendez raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in and the warning track. The 2-round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Snell back to work. And a swing and a miss there. Snell
0-1.
into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
And a swing and a miss. Now one away.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
O'Neill at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, I think he's got to be feeling pretty invincible out there on the mound right now. I mean, he's got the shutout working so far, and even when he challenges these guys, he's getting away with it. That pitch right there really wasn't anything special, a hittable pitch, but he gets the punch out.
The Royals with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The wind of the pitch. Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Really saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Back. Here at Kauffman Stadium, and now J.D. Martinez. The pitch. Swing and a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases. And now let's see if he goes for it. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the pull side, netted out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Jake Rogers. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Man at second. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball,
Bullpen
2
action
strikes.
for the Royals. Brady Singer getting loose out there. And the right-hander deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Martinez stands at second with no outs. That's towards center. Eaton right there to make the grab. One down.
The right fielder.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Hampson drifts towards it. Corrals it. 2 away. Now the number
Up next
2
for the
hitter,
Tigers,
Jose Ramirez.
The shortstop, Jose Ramirez.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. To the warning track, makes the catch. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Brian Abreu.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball. stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
I'd love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Abreu, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 down.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
There's a swing and a miss.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Abreu is just 1 strike away. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that...
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
So this one got a little out of hand, and the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaub. Thanks for joining us.
The following has been a Kojak 313 gaming production. Distributed by Recom, a division of the Reese Design Group.
Recom.
Kojak.